CPU, it's up to 19. That's better than 30. Doesn't seem to be Skippy, so not sure on the in-game sound. I'll have to go out here. Not sure on the in-game sound. I'll have to go out here. Not sure on the in-game sound. I'll have to go. Not sure on the in-game sound. I'll have to go. Not sure. I think the in-game sound's working now. Alright, let's try this. I still don't know why Streamlabs does not give me chat. No chat at all from Streamlabs. Weird. Well, I might do it again, we'll see, I guess. Do I have game sound at least?
Are you asking us if you have game sound, or are you asking your...
No, I was asking Jake, sorry.
Oh.
I don't even think it popped up that said you were live.
Because I just did like a private stream and the in-game sound was working, so...
I don't have a thing that says you're live.
No. Stream resumed. Stream is continuing. Oh, it's just continuing on from what I was doing before, I guess.
Yeah, there's in-game sound.
Perfect. So I don't know why it wasn't working before. Weird. I don't think it's skipping anymore. It looks better. Streamlabs is doing something weird. Can't see my viewers or chat or nothing.
We only have 4 people watching.
I'm not too worried about it. I'm going to go...
Touch yourself?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
You're gonna pull a
Well, there's
Dusty?
nothing stopping you.
Yeah, a little bit. Hey, Ross, how you doing, man? God, I still think it looks shitty on YouTube, though. I have to play with some more stuff. Doing good, man. Okay, so we got in-game sound now. We got some it looks really blurry on YouTube. The higher the bit rate, make it the better it would look on YouTube.
Yes. Even though you're outputting 720, the higher the bit rate, because it's a smoother upload, then it'll look better.
So I should maybe play with some outputs and see how high I can go. Yeah, 2500 looks like crap. To me, anyway.
Oh, yeah, you probably should be at least 3,000.
Mind you, me changing that output scale, that was probably the thing that was causing the issues anyway. Hey, Michael. Yeah, so later tonight when I stream again, I'll adjust that.
You're gonna stream again tonight?
Probably.
Oh.
Probably
Coming
get
in
some-
random now.
Got a new setup, might as well play around with it. Gonna be full over in this corner. Need to get some trucks out here too. Be nice.
Wait, how big is that field you're combining?
I have no idea. Pretty big. Dick's gonna have some smaller fields, and I said I think you need to combine a couple, and he listened, and so there's some pretty big ones.
Okay.
But you get MP and you get 3 guys in here, this field will go pretty quickly. So
Yeah.
Can't believe you went with a wheeled cart.
wheeled. Tracks, you mean?
Can't believe you went with the small cart.
No. Yeah, I figured to start with, but it'd be a bad idea. We go with the stainless steel walls. Yeah, that's nice. Mathis, how you doing, man? Do you like to do multi-streaming between Twitch and YouTube?
Yes.
Yeah, with that multi-dot rare drop link you can. Camera's too far back in this tractor.
Ew.
What's the U?
Oh, Jake's probably just
Oh, that's
Looking
what
at
he's aiming
his-
for.
looking at his shit again.
Radio off. I don't want the radio on. Jesus. Hey, Agard, how you doing, man? Good to see you. I'm doing good. Trying to get this new dual PC stream working out. I'm not doing a very good job of it so far, but
Oh, weird. Dusty's got a tractor the rest of us don't have.
tractor's that.
It's like a 9R to me.
Just looking at it.
I see one problem though.
Which one?
When you're in cab, I don't think you're supposed to be able to see the inside of the duals.
Yeah, I was wondering that.
This is a tight.
Is this from your other group that you're in?
Yeah. Wanted testing to see if there's any errors and all that stuff. I mean, I wanted to see what it looked like first before I asked to.
I wish you would be cool and send that to the rest of your pals.
There's.
Is that Jake asking for links again?
Yeah, apparently.
I might have to go delete that multi-rare drop that I put on your stream too.
Wow. Ooh, that hurt.
That's from Blue Line Modding their methods. It is a sexy semi. I can never see how many people are watching though with the rare drop.
I thought you said you didn't care about viewers.
No, I don't, but I just was making an observation.
That's all.
Gotta send my truck back to my lime green.
Did you at least edit the capacity of that load king?
No, this is still the in-game one.
Yeah, I went and started using the proper pace setter so Jake would be alone.
I will. I'm gonna pull this one out. We can put the wheels and stuff on it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to put that bit rate up. I wish stuff would look the same as it looks on your screen with all this messing around.
Right? It'd be better with the plastic tanks. I like the metal ones.
Yeah, I'm more of a fan of the plastic ones as well, but everybody has their likes.
I actually really like Steven's version, the older, the 14 version without the tanks in the back.
Yeah. I'm an AGCO lover at heart, but we drive 45 minutes to our dealership, whereas John Deere in town's a 5-minute drive. But our service from our AGCO dealer is impeccable, so it kind of dictates where we buy from.
Nice. Is your John Deere dealer not good?
They're all right, but they're just like case in town. Like if you need a part, oh, we'll order that for you. Well, like I need it today. You go to our AGCO, like something broke down their Massey combine. We go out there and they go and pull it off another combine in the yard and give it to us.
I gotcha.
And get you right back up and running within like however long it takes to fix it. Whereas the other guys are like, no, we're gonna order that part. We're like, you can't take it off your combine out there? No. So their hours aren't as good at harvest either. They don't work very long hours, whereas our AGCO dealer, they work I think 10, 12 hours a day, and they're open like 7 days a week during harvest. So
How does John Deere not do that?
I don't know.
Does a lot of people run John Deere or no?
The ones around our area, it's called service, so there's like 2 or 3 that are all kind of bought by the same person. And I guess like they don't work Sundays. I mean, I guess if they get called out, they might, but nobody's in on a Sunday. They have people on call, but yeah, Mathos, you probably got the the ISX. I went and I modified the sounds on the Pete to get rid of that annoying whistle. I mean, that's a little too much for me, so I took the old sounds off our Pete 17 kitty cat.
Black drive shaft.
And my rare drop keeps loading your stream constantly. I don't know why. You can't handle all of it at once.
Yeah, you might not be able to grab it if you're uploading and all that stream.
Yeah, I honestly can't even hear the sound, Matt, though. It's like I can't hear my game sound, only you guys can, so. Damn, that 9R looks good on that red Elmer's.
Running the steel tanks there, huh? Bold choice.
Well, they didn't convert the poly tank or put the poly tanks on yet. I don't know why.
Bold move, Cotton. Bold move.
It doesn't have any wheel configs except for these 480s.
Oh, is that not the one that we were seeing pictures of? I think.
So that they had more wheel configs.
Yeah, that's the one that they're posting in custom.
Yeah, they may not have sent me the update yet. They like to get their pictures out or whatever.
Dusty's in the cool club.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Rosary, supply and demand, yeah. Small Kubotas. Yeah, it's all the dealerships, right? Doesn't matter how big the brand or stuff is. It's every dealership's a little bit different for sure. So
Definitely not enough to get courseplay like you.
He's having issues with that.
Oh yeah, the latest one is not good. Can save courses, but every time you do, it crashes.
so you got to come back in the game, but is it still there?
Yeah, but every time you load it, it crashes. So,
Sounds like map issue, not courseplay.
oh, it's course issue.
What?
I don't know.
You're kind of quiet.
Ow.
No, like your voice isn't very loud.
It sounds pretty good.
Hey, sounds good on mine too.
Like
You
I
can
got
turn
him.
it down from random side.
I got him up
Oh,
to
that
like
shouldn't matter.
100. He's up to like 130 on mine.
Go to $1 million.
Million.
$1 million.
Did you figure out your monitor issue there, Jake?
No, not really. Just started working again.
Really? Just randomly?
No, I unplugged the power source to the modem, and then it started working again. So I was like, oh, fuck it, whatever.
Technology.
It's lovely. Yeah, I need my quality to look like socks over there. It's way crisper quality. I wonder, because I got pretty good internet. 7,000 bit rate might kill me though.
To go to like 3,500.
Yeah, well, I was at 4,000 before, but I did change my output, so maybe Maybe those skips were because of my output, not my bit rate.
Yeah, I was having issues with OBS. I think my stream might look a little bit better, but I don't know.
I put mine down to 2500 and it looks like crap. It's 2 PC setup too, so it should be better. Yeah, Philip, it's not skipping anymore. I'm watching my stream, and compared to Sox's, it's looks like poop. Once I get my sound figured out so I can hear my game sound, that would be awesome. Or at least not having skips like we were when I started streaming earlier, so. This Oh, this field's pretty big. It's not as big as Joe's bean field, but
Probably a good thing.
How many acres?
I don't know. I'd have to figure that out. I never looked at guides to see what it was. Be a lot of corn anyway. Could have went with 16. 16 row.
Yeah, I went from a 8 to a 12. It was a good decision.
I got 12 right now, but 16 row is not bad. It just looks almost too big when you're really stopping a lot.
Yeah.
Cowman, thank you. Could be better. Hey Kyle, how you doing, man? Where does the king keep his armies? I don't know, man. You tell me. Probably out and conquering, I would assume. Oh, in his sleeves. Kyle knew it. King keep his army in his sleeves. Funny? Nah. Toss me another joke. I'll tell you guys a farmer one, but I've told it many times before. I don't think I've ever told my joke. Take my joke though. What did the fish say when it hit the wall? No idea, Kyle.
I'm a walleye.
That's a good guess.
Oh, that was right.
Oh. Can't get joke past Joe. He knows them all.
What was the answer?
I think that's what it was. All I.
Sakes. And I'm a crab eye.
The new Destiny mod. By Farm in Your Life.
Thoughts and prayers.
I was hoping random would be back, but we must be done with cards.
I better install Golfing on the new PC. We can play some of that later.
Yeah, we need to get Big Wing Joe to do it too.
That's on Steam.
Yep.
Yeah, $5 or so.
$5.
Thanks, Gilman. Appreciate it for the sub, man.
$1.
Grave digger. Did you guys ever see those commercials? Monster Jam.
No, I don't have TV anymore. Just use the good old Kodi box. As soon as we get around the edge of the field here, guys, we'll get some of these combines going back and forth in hired worker, and I'll be running carts, which I'm probably gonna have to run a bigger cart to be honest. And then we'll get our trucks going. And right now it's a little boring trying to get around the edge of the field, but right, Cowman, have fun blowing up. Socks is doing some fertilizer. Across the road, Dustin, we do canola, wheat. We do last year we did about 4 to 5 different varieties. We do a couple CPS wheats. I can't think of the varieties off my hand. Then we got in some hard red last year, some Brandon, what other, I can't, there's just too many names, I have to look them up, but did some Brandon, that's the only one I can remember. So we usually do malt barley too. Chances are it turns into feed half the time with the weather, but Synergy, mainly for that. I grew Synergy last year was my malt barley, and it turned into malt, so that was good. Canola, we do some Nexera canola, we do some Pioneer canola. I usually do some DeKalb, was it 75, 45, or some of the straight cut varieties, because we straight cut most of our canola. We straight cut pretty much everything. It's rare to see us swath, but sometimes if we have good weather, we can go a little faster picking up swaths. If we have an extra guy on hand, we will cut some of our malt barley, because malt barley is illegal to spray, so you can't desiccate it. So generally when we're straight cutting it, it's a little tough, 17-18% moisture. So if we got good weather coming up, just to help it dry down so we don't have to dry it all the time, like we'll still probably put it through our dryer, but sometimes we'll swath it and just pick it up, because we can do for 3.5, 4 miles an hour picking up a 35-foot swath, whereas if we're straight cutting it's about 2.5, but you're also cutting 36 feet. So yeah, it's, if we have an extra guy in hand, we'll generally swath it. But can you get that semi to top speed? I probably could, Mathos, but hey, Sixgun, how you doing, man? We'll get this other guy on this other end. Dustin. Yeah, I'm in Discord. Sixgun. I'm just over in Mr. Socks' Discord at the moment. Have you ever tried growing corn? Yeah, we've grown some silage corn before. We can't grow grain corn in our area, although Dad and I did grow grain corn last year. Didn't quite turn out, so we're having to buy some cattle to graze, but yeah. We did grow some grain corn, didn't quite turn out. Cuts off at 52 miles an hour. Which one, Mathos? The W900 or the Pete? You're right, Jake. I should have got a bigger cart.
Told you.
For 2 combines?
Yeah, well, right now I'm trying to do headland, so I have to run one and then run the other. I want to get them on hired work or going back and forth, but
Yeah.
until I get some headlands cut, I can't, and it's taking about 3 or 4 dumps just getting around the edge of the field.
Corn's yielding pretty good.
Yeah, and this is just, I'm pretty sure this stuff is not fertilized. It's just whatever comes with the start.
Oh, in this tractor, no fuel gauge. Apparently. No tack either. Not yet, anyway.
Who needs it?
I just do it by the sound of the engine. I know what's going on.
Sounds good. Oh, this one's fully fertilized. Damn, alright.
There you go.
Sixgun, you have the fields on the map already fully fertilized. Way better than Giants. Oh, the W900 cuts off at 52? That's... I don't know if I'd want to go that much faster with semis, but...
$93.70 in the HUD? Like on the post?
Yeah.
Huh.
All 4-wheel drive are like that now.
Well, they're saying there's no fuel gauge.
Oh.
I'm not sure how much they have the interior done yet, anyway. Guys, can't stay on a mod to get something finished.
Just needs a little more guts, Mathos. Yeah. Each its own, right? Somebody doesn't want it to go that fast. Killer's nice lady in the cab, yeah. Gotta turn up these unload speeds on these cases.
Yes.
It's too realistic.
Yeah, they had them set, I think, 2 actual numbers, and I'm like, no, game does not like that.
No. One thing you can't do with a combine is have its unload speed. Mind you, in real life, combines can unload in like 30 seconds per minute. Or what was the ideal? I can't remember. It's 6 bushels a second or something.
Yeah, the ideal is massive.
When I was demoing them out, I'd turn the unload auger on, look back at my window, and it was pretty much empty. I was like, oh, geez. I never did quite fill it to its 480. Wow. The one guy was running with me, he said he got over to 500 bushel. You get pretty close to it coming on the roof if you push it to 500. But
Wow.
a lot of weight.
Yeah.
And if you want, they still haven't told us exact numbers, but for like the Class 7, it was $750,000, and they're not even going to have any Class 7s in North America because it's too small. It's like that'd be for like Europe.
Can you special order one, or do you have to go to the Class A?
You could probably do whatever. Our dealership was ordering all Class 8s, I believe.
Okay.
Only 3 of them though, and I think they were all going to be wheels, because tracks is 110 grand option. So.
Huh.
for a combine that's already going to be like 800 or 900,000, if you want to pay over $1 million, then get some tracks.
Yeah.
They have 1,500 liter fuel tanks, whatever that is in gallons. The 120 there, Jake, in that picture. Engine won't stay on. There we go. Automatic engine start. No. How's those beans yielding?
Not too bad. I got a truckload off this field.
Nice.
And then, you know, just a tiny bit more.
Is that fully fertilized, or is that just like the starting field?
No, I don't know.
What map are you guys on?
I'm messing with rolling.
And I'm on Leaf River.
No, not fertilized at all here.
No?
No, it was ready to harvest, so I had no choice.
I don't know how you can make it ready to fertilize.
I don't know either, but
Because if you paint a fertilized layer, it doesn't register as fertilized.
yeah, and this field is like the field that starts when I come in game and I look and it says it's fully fertilized, so I don't know what Sixgun did. He could do that. Mind you, it could just look like that. It might not actually be, but I don't know.
If you look on the map and it says it's fertilizer,
Yeah, and it looked like it was to me when I looked like it was the dark blue. Yeah,
there you go.
it's weird though.
Yeah.
Got your answer, leave something?
Oh, I forgot that your chat can probably hear me too. Oop. Leaf River, Robbie by Sixgun. You'll probably see me play it in 17 a little bit.
Leaf River. River.
Yes.
Or river, you know, whichever.
4X map. I show the map here. He's got a fair bit done. Not all these fields are mapped, but it's all up here, over here, and all the space down here still to do. But most part, this one side's fully. He'll probably add more stuff, but most of the ditches and waterways are in, and his town's pretty deep. Town's pretty good too. Lots of houses, and maybe go there when I sell some stuff. Alright. I swear I started this. And we're gonna buy a bigger cart. What do you think, Jake? 1600?
Oh, go big or go
Yeah.
home.
In black.
I don't think this Challenger can pull that though.
Can you do Challenger yellow?
The BL2, yeah. The 743 MT wouldn't be able to pull a 2,000 bushel, would it?
No.
No.
I don't think it would be weighted properly or have enough weight for that.
It'd probably honestly struggle on that 1600 too a little bit.
So we run 375 STX on our 1600 Elmers, but it's chipped to 450. So. Who's getting the snow? I want snow. Canada always has snow. We're getting next to nothing here. Bullshit.
Lots of people in Midwest, Minnesota up into Chicago.
Wow. I need to bring it this way. My sled just sits in my garage and I can't even use. I guess I could go to the mountains, but who wants to do that?
How far are you from the mountains?
2.5 hours.
Oh, that's not too bad.
No. My brother and sister go sledding all the time, but I just never do.
What kind of sled you got? Like a toboggan or?
No, I got a RMK 800 Polaris. I got one of those big buggers, big track.
RMK, what is that? Yamaha?
Polaris.
Polaris?
Is that the one to have?
Well, that's just what I prefer. I don't. Any brand's fine. I bought my brother's old one and he bought a new one.
My cousin's big wig at HR there at Polaris.
Oh, nice.
They always get free shit. Like when they were coming out with that Razor, they had it like 2 years before it came out.
I'd like to get a Razor for summertime, but
And then the Slingshot and stuff.
yeah, they got some good stuff. My dad's all into Skidoo. He says all of us kids are all Polaris, and he's like, where did I go wrong with you guys?
Yeah, I'm a more into Skidoo myself. My parents.
The blue? It's not
Polaris.
Well, Polaris has a huge manufacturing build Osceola. So I think that's why they kind of went with
Yeah, I don't mind either. My brother, I think he wanted about $8,000 for a sled, and I knew he kept good care of it, so I was like, yeah, I'll buy it. And I think he snow checked the new one for like 15 or something.
I don't know if I could buy a new snowmobile. They just depreciate so fast.
Yeah, I don't mind buying used as long as the hours are low on it. Then usually what I look for. 8 inches north central Indiana, Randy. Oh man. Most of our snow's melted. Like I don't even have to go plow out the bale stacks when I load trucks. It's no
Did I
fun.
see that Magnum video? Yeah, I'm in love with it actually. I'm the only one in this group that's loving it though.
What the picture of the grill?
Yeah, that 2020.
Looked nice.
Random and Jake about threw up on their mouths, I think.
That was Dylan. You should get your facts straight.
Well, Random did too. You didn't say anything, so I assumed you did. That's
Why?
all.
Because it's too new, or
They think it's ugly.
yeah, but people always think that, and then it grows on you.
I've
Yeah,
always
like-
liked that autonomous Magnum, so it's
Like QPF, he kind of grew on me.
Yeah. It's like
Like a mole.
every truck I've had is like a Dodge, and when Dodge came out with their new style, I didn't like it for a while, and then when I bought brand new in 2011, and I still have that truck, but I'm not a huge fan of their 2019 models, but I'm sure it'll grow on me, so I'm due for, my truck's paid for, so I'm due for a new one.
Got paid off. Time for a new one.
Well, no, I'll ride the no payments for a while, because Jesus, it was ridiculous how much I was paying per month, but kind of looking at the eco diesels. I hear some good things about them, and then some not so good things. So
He's back.
He's back who? What?
Joe.
Oh.
back stream it.
No, he bopped out of Discord and came right back.
Yeah. Okay.
Breaking up really bad.
Who is?
Joe is.
I'm cutting out.
Or yeah,
Oh, it's just me. It could be just me.
I heard it too. I thought it might have been my end, but
Is it better now?
yep.
I heard like some static fuzz. So. All I managed to get accomplished today is put this new computer together and take a nap.
That sounds like a productive day.
Just living the dream.
I messed with my sound for 3 hours and didn't get anywhere while I can get like my sound from my streaming PC to go to my gaming PC using a mixer, but I can't get it to go from my gaming PC to my streaming PC. And I do it exactly the same way I set up the other thing, and it, for whatever reason, doesn't work. So maybe I need a sound card or something.
Yeah,
Who knows?
Stuff in my pay grade.
And that's why I was watching YouTube videos, because I was like, this guy's doing this, and I tried, and I was like, well, that doesn't work for me, because he's got something different. And Farmer William map's pretty good so far. This is my first time really playing on it. I had kind of gone over it with Sixgun a little bit, but it's my first time actually playing it. So I'm gonna combine, test each field that he's got so far. Then we'll do some lime, we'll do some seeding. We'll just test everything, make sure everything's good. On the version I have, everything has really been smooth. I know he's had some issues with some of the updates he's added, but I'm not 100% sure if he's got that all figured out yet. less completed version than I have. It's good as far as I've done so far, but we'll find out by like I said, doing every field, driving all over the place, seeing what we can do. So. Not sure which way these hard workers are going to turn. Usually they turn right, so... whatever direction you start them, usually. There's some more headlands, I think. Good chance that it will.
Yep. Well, I was kind of overriding all the files, so I deleted out all of them and copied over the new ones. So
Okay.
see if that helps.
How's these combines going? Oh, 10. Wow. Yeah, I forgot. Forgot corn is a little faster, I guess.
Not that fast.
How come he's going 10 then? I thought they all went 6.
They should.
Are you using modded header or anything?
No. In-game Capella, I think. Well, it sucks. Changed something on the combine, but I thought your speed was dictated by your header.
It is, as far as I know.
This guy's going 11.
Yeah, you try changing that to...
Oh, your KPH?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
try
Yeah.
changing that to miles per hour and see what it says.
Yeah, that would be... I forgot I changed my units.
Unit. A big old unit.
Yeah, metric son of a bitch.
I heard anything about the autonomous tractor when it'll be released? Nope, have not heard anything about it. since the last farm show when they all like, hey, check this out.
Yeah, those projects probably got put on the back burner. No one's ready for that yet.
One day.
Probably wait for cars to get a little bit more mainstream.
I don't know if I'll ever trust like something to actually drive down the highway for me though.
Right.
Because like computers are computers. Like an autonomous vehicle can drive perfectly with other autonomous vehicles, but you get one stupid person like driving themselves, you can't use it.
Right.
Everything
friend
has
got
to
a
be
Tesla.
automated or nothing. What's that about a Tesla?
One of my friends has one. He's got the Model 3.
Okay.
And he came down to see us back in February back in November, because it is not even February yet. And he was showing me how it worked, and it actually is pretty cool. It can detect. It's got sensors all the way around the car, along with cameras, and so it detects the actual lanes, like the lines on the lanes. And then it's detecting cars beside you, and so like if you want to move, you can push the button and it'll sit there, and you can tell it how fast you want it to go, and then it uses your GPS. It actually uses Google Maps and GPS and stuff like that. And so say I want to go here, instead of watch that, and then you're like, okay, go this fast when we're here, and you can adjust it on the steering wheel because it makes you keep your hands on the steering wheel. And then you're like, okay, I want to pass this car, so he can put the blinker on, and then the camera shows up on the screen display, because the car, all the entire like dashboard is on an entire display, like a 13.5-inch screen in the center of the car.
Okay.
I thought you bought a new cart a long time ago, or did you just not go get it?
Cart? Oh, you're talking about TPF.
TPF.
No, I did. Not yet.
Well, Jesus Christ, am I that far behind on stream? It says it's live.
I'm going to get it right now.
Pitter
Okay.
patter. Let's get at her.
Let's pull
Shit,
it
he's
to
got
the
more.
farm.
He's got more viewers than Joe does.
Who does?
You.
No, there's no way.
Say, not me.
Doesn't
Never.
take much.
I never
many
get
do
up
you
to
have,
50
Dusty?
anymore. I used to.
I'm right around 10 right now, I think. I don't know.
I thought you were at 20.
It's dropped off.
TPF got you.
People don't stick around my channel. I'm not cool enough.
Neither am I.
Can't
Cool.
engage them, I guess.
You're cool enough to get a 9R.
Let's go with the
Yeah, I should
Balzer
have that
card.
as clickbait.
His knees are a little red.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, put it on your thumbnail. I was gonna go cloud convert like a nicer looking quad track and just put it in my thumbnail, but then not actually use it in the game, just for a picture. But I was like, no, my shitty
Maybe if I put a
streams
damn
clickbait
hat on.
enough.
I should put my John Deere hat on, right?
Open the world of music.
Just put a little kitten.
Little kitten, yeah. Who doesn't not love kittens?
Music moves you.
I'm telling you, that's gonna be like 1 million viewers plus right there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you
get a
needed
bunch
a
of
web.
chicks coming in. Where's the
Or-
cat? I killed
Or
it.
some side boob, some cleavage.
Covers.
I tried to get my wife to show a little cleavage side boob, but she said hell no.
Joe should have had a webcam for the fat cat.
Yeah, squeeze. Squeeze gone.
Kind of sad that cat lost all that weight and then
Yeah.
couldn't enjoy it.
All right.
It probably liked its fatter self though with you.
I got it an automatic feeder. And she would camp out in front of this thing until it would rotate.
Hey, look, I can eat all day, every day.
Yeah, it had like 6 or 7 sections in it, so you can keep it fed for like a couple days.
Yeah.
It would rotate every 24 hours.
I think the best one.
She was more of a 2 sections a day gal, so
The best one is when she was sitting on your little coffee table or whatever, and it made the coffee table look small.
My little nightstand.
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing was probably a 2-foot diameter. It wasn't no small nightstand.
Cat took the whole thing up.
Oh yeah.
His cat reminded you of Garfield.
Oh yeah.
I remember flying it out here. The weight limit for the cat carry-on or animal carry-on was 16 pounds, and this thing was 16.
My black cat that I've got now was up to 17, and now he's down to 9.
That's what Squeaky was. She went down to 8.4, but they said it had hypothyroidism.
Yeah,
Thyroid
they
problems.
think ours does, but
Didn't have diabetes, but then it also had some kind of weird infection. It must have eaten a bad mouse or something, and infection went systemic on it in a couple days.
I'm sure that cat really hated you when you sent it back out to your parents, because then it had to climb stairs.
Conditioning.
No, it loved it. It got to go outside and hang out with Rocky.
Yeah, but it hated it for the first couple months.
Yeah, it struggled. It didn't have any butt muscles.
What is this?
It
Exercise?
just kind of sat around for 3 years.
You want me to walk up these stairs?
You want me to do what? Put my litter box downstairs, my food upstairs.
you happy now, Kyle?
Decisions are going to be made here. Yeah, that cat was pretty sassy. Unless it was hungry, then it was super friendly. But once she got her food, she didn't want anything to do with people.
He's a user.
Yeah. But I mean, this cat had no front claws, was morbidly obese, but would still catch like chipmunks and birds and like rabbits.
So you let your cat outside having it declawed?
Yep.
Wow. Ours is indoor only. It's never been outside.
Wisconsin.
Well, this was a stray cat that we adopted. She was like a little kitten. She was abandoned and then really tiny. We had to like feed her with a medicine dropper and milk. So like, it's even a miracle she was alive.
Joe got her back.
Yeah.
Probably
She's always had an eating disorder. She would like try to sneak into the fridge and she'd always whine. She would eat the cat food, then the dog food, then she'd go outside and eat the animals. She'd come back in and do it again.
Actually got some tire shine on. Jeez.
So wait until you fill it with lime.
Really?
She wobbles really good.
Oh, does she?
Yeah.
What wobbles?
I want to be
The
able
new
to
leader
tell.
needs some more mass. I was talking with Mr. Gordy. I think it needs more mass. But lime's a little too heavy for it.
Joe using the seed tender to pull line.
Only fill one hopper.
Yeah. You gotta figure that out.
Hey, at least the blinkers work.
Yeah. That when you're pulling it, like Mr. Gordy said, he fixed it from sliding quite a bit, but it's still. I still thought it was sliding to the right a little bit, but it probably needs a little adjusting in a few places. But Kevin, how you doing? How's your bender? I think you were on a bender the other day with Snapchat.
Yeah, work on the rim color there.
Yeah, it's tires have got so much tire shine on them. It's no wonder it slides.
I don't believe
I'm surprised
it's.
they didn't just use in-game tires, but maybe there's not a tire that works.
Good old UDIM on her.
Yeah, but if the UDIM app shouldn't have made the tire.
I don't think it is.
Yeah, no, it's not UDIM. Eats it, but it's finally over. That's good. So is today your hungover day? Probably.
What color is the rim supposed to be on a new leader?
Yellow?
Oh, really?
I don't know. Isn't it a John Deere?
No,
No,
this one's
new leader.
labeled as a new leader.
White.
Model itself is horrible.
The model's the DM.
Yeah, yeah.
He's got the hoses on it and stuff, so I thought that was good.
Oh, look at you and all your fancy mods. Meridian?
Jake's got
Yes.
this.
I deleted it though.
Did you?
The boot was buggy and it didn't have bird.
How can I not vote? Let me try to vote.
I don't know what it was.
Hungover recovery day, nice. Those are the best days. My night was spent setting up a PC, which it's not. Still got some kinks to work out. You know how it's nice when you're like, oh, you spend all this money and you're like, oh, it's gonna be beautiful, and then it doesn't work? Yeah, that's what sucks.
Ah, your game PC's working just fine.
Yeah, I just need to my bit rate and stuff. And it's not bad, but
Cornfield here.
at least play with full shaders. That is a plus.
You're not finding it too bright.
No, a little hard on my eyes, a little bit. Maybe I need to buy those. You can get new lenses that like help with the blue light or something from like computer screens. Maybe I need to buy those.
Yeah, like the yellow ones.
Yeah.
Gunner Optics.
So I get headaches
Saw
quite
those-
often.
Saw those at Best Buy there today.
How much are they? A couple $100?
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't look at the price. I was pretty mission focused. I was gonna get a larger radiator, but I like the smaller radiator for my CPU, so I just got that.
Oh, okay. You had to buy more parts, did you, today?
Yeah, cause my old water cooler, the pump thing died. Cause my temperature on my CPU is like 90 degrees.
Ooh.
Starting it up, so went there, got some new thermal paste, and now we're running at 4.5 gigahertz. And there's our temperature here. Play the game. And we're at 48 degrees.
Nice.
Beautiful.
I should check mine. I think I was up around 70. Yeah, 70 degrees there, 71. EPU speed 1683.
That's what my GPU's at, is at 70, I think.
Okay. Yeah, my GPU is 70. I don't know what half this stuff means, but The guy said as long as it doesn't go over 85, he said you're okay. He said if it starts going over 90, he's like clean the damn thing. Or worse, fix stuff.
Put lime in it.
Hey Charles, nope, still work in progress. This is a very, my title there is a very early work in progress by Sixgun. And I'm generally not sure what Sixgun does, but as far as I know, he doesn't ever release his maps. I don't believe, I'm not sure. I don't think he's ever put anything out there like that, but I'm not sure what his end goal is for 19, but he said it was I could stream this corner of it, so that's what we are doing at the moment. Just give you guys some different maps to look at. Hey, Farmer Cake.
Oh, he's got 2 hoppers. Let's touch that up.
Alright, time to watch your wagon wiggle.
Shake that ass. Shake that ass.
Shake it for me.
Yeah, it is, Charles.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
He's done a really good job so far on it.
Auger too or belt too low.
Whew. Just making in these approaches.
There.
Wobbling a bit.
I didn't even get it filled yet.
No. Oh, yeah, you're...
Iron worker open freezer. Come on, fertilizer sticker. So maybe there is a problem with it. With the trailer, that is. It's broken, Josh? Yeah, it's kind of broken, isn't it? Oh, there we go. Okay. Thought it was out, but okay.
Anybody want to hear a real good farmer joke?
Does it involve toilet paper?
No.
Why does lime feel so slow on this game?
You gotta change the units and the hopper bin. They all feel slow like that.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, depending
Yeah.
what it's set at, yeah.
Oh, hey, look, it's getting full and it's starting to slide.
Yeah, some mass adjustments still needed, but let's start anyway. Ugh.
Refill.
Couldn't get it to unload or what?
Yeah, I got to unload it and I got to refill it.
Why? Does the DM hold that much for the new litter?
Well, I only put in the front half on the new leader.
Yeah, but how much is that?
I don't know. I'm gonna refill it again. Go look at it. We'll get in this and see what it says. 12,000. And it looks like it's just over half full.
This Kevin's will take a while.
Then kind of would.
Was it? You just turn down some? Good lord. I think spread's like a mile long too.
It's kind of like what Joe's spinner box runs. Technically, those should spread 70 or 80 feet.
Definitely pulls a little sideways, doesn't it?
A little bit I noticed, but
Oh.
supposedly a lot better than it was. Mr. Gordy said it like went completely sideways. So.
Part of figuring it out.
They just need to release that once.
Right, Kevin? Clear Netflix.
Yeah, but we don't know when that'll be. It's dog tracking? Yep.
So it holds 345 cubic feet.
Oh, I didn't. That wasn't even full. What is 12,000 liters in cubic feet?
I don't know.
Who's got it?
A Canadian.
Hey, don't ask. I'd have to get the converter out.
345 cubic feet to liter is 9770.
So we're way over. Well, not way. A bit.
Wait, you're half a hopper's over what it should hold.
Well, what are you talking about holding what? I thought you were talking about the new leader.
Yeah, 345 cubic feet is 9,700 liters.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I put 12,000 in it and I couldn't hold more.
Yeah, so it's way over. I was gonna say that box should be the same size as the interrogator.
Right.
Hey, Indiana Farm, how are you doing?
That's the tractor. So,
Hey Tim, how you doing, man? Thanks for tuning in. Trying to get some corn done here.
what's the hold? Oh wait, maybe we can't fill the back, can we? Oh, there it goes. Okay, trigger needs to be adjusted. Or maybe it's because it can't go out.
Yeah, this keyboard steer must do something in the cab. Definitely moves my camera a little bit. Thanks, Tim. Well, I'm gonna get the quality a little bit better. I gotta play with my bit rate because I'm not happy with it. But yeah, I know Central C. I didn't What's the one that's in your cab, though? Is that the snap angle? No, never mind. Camera rotation, that's all off, or is it adaptive steering? No, peak sideways. Which one is it? Because I have the camera rotation off, so I thought it... Adaptive steering, yeah, I was pretty sure it was one of these, which I had turned off, so... That's what I thought. So I wasn't sure why I was still doing it, but... I could be wrong. Most likely am.
You don't think so?
No, because all it says in Meridian is it's Seat Express.
Back up.
Keep steering off too? Which one is that?
Come on. First thing. Oh.
Tim, I just got a brand new graphics card and I'm running a 2 PC stream setup, so I should be perfect. I got a 1070 Ti, so it's my bit rate. That's why it's so shitty on YouTube, because it looks beautiful on my screen. So it's definitely not my graphics card. I just got a brand new PC built yesterday. So. And running a 2 PC stream, I should be good. So my only issue will be not having the bandwidth or the good enough internet to get the high enough bit rate. That's probably going to be my only issue. But we'll see. I got some other things figured out. I'm going to up my bit rate later tonight and see if that gets any better. So I don't think I'll quite get to Mr. Sox's quality, but I should be close. Yeah, like I have 2 desktops. I have 3 screens right now, 2 different computers. My one computer is running the stream and YouTube and Discord, and my other one's just playing the game. So.
I'm guessing 820, maybe?
For what?
Liters? 20,000?
No. You
Yep.
need to have... Yeah.
That's what he's got it at.
What you should do is take it out of game, change it to like 9770 and see if that helps.
Let me spread that. And this is how you break axles, folks.
I mean, the trailer's set perfect for what it's supposed to hold, 24,000 liters for 670 bushels. But I wouldn't call it a fertilizer tender.
No, I need to get that one I'm working on done.
Should just have Polly build one of the Meridian for the Merits that we have.
I like that Chandler, I guess.
Yeah, Tim, it's taken quite a bit of money to get it to this stage, but I'm still not quite happy with it. I should be doing a lot better for the amount of money I've spent. So I still have some tweaks, like I still can't hear in-game sound and stuff, but I know you guys can on the stream, and I can hear everything else. I'm gonna have issues keeping up with these 2 combines even, man.
Sounds like you need a second player.
Man.
Well, now who's asking for mods?
I didn't ask for any mods, did I?
Clear. Sounds like I need a John Deere too. So yeah, no, Chandler only makes auger.
Oh, okay. Does Wilmer make one then?
No. Not belt. Belt ones are Merit or Timpy's now.
So no actual like hopper style like that, like the Wilmer or Chandler trailers. It's all just hopper trailers that are stainless, probably.
Aluminum.
Yeah, Tim, you can't have everything, right? So laptop's good, man. I got to the point where I wasn't enjoying the game. I wanted better quality and stuff, so kind of why I went the way I did. But... And now I got, you know, thousands of dollars sitting in front of me, and I'm still not happy with it. But nothing wrong with a laptop. I used to play on a laptop. You gotta start somewhere, right? Slowly upgrade. This cart will pretty much fill both of my trucks, man. To run some Super Bees.
Need a good set of them, don't we?
I got the Load King models.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure they still need the inside hoppers modeled.
See if we can put the in-game hoppers into them.
Yeah, that's what I had suggested a long time ago, but nobody ever answered me to be able to. I don't know if Silver Rookie tried that or what he did, or I don't know if he ever even worked on them. Oh, he worked on them a bit, I think.
Egg Interrogator 1903 on Polygonish. Let me guess, there's no detail on it?
I'd say augers and like trailers are probably okay to get from Poly because those don't need a ton of detail, but tractors or sprayers, it's just...
Yeah.
Unless you want to pay a low price by him, like, because when I went to that other site, he was going to give me Poly's model just optimized, and I was like, whoa, like... I'd be like, yeah, take Poly's model and add detail to it, but technically, I don't know. The guy's like, I haven't done nothing wrong, and I was like, well, you can't really sell that as your own.
Heck, they look like cubes in real life. Yeah, but there's some bolt details you're missing, some engine detail.
The game's getting more detailed. You can't play it without it.
Yeah, the models have really come a long way since 13 when I started.
Yeah. Well, you get hoses and hydraulic detail now, so if you get a mod that doesn't have that, it's just like, eh.
Yeah, you never bothered modeling in that shit because there's no point, but now you gotta start modeling hydraulic hoses.
Yeah. Snowbird, it's Leaf River. Should be in my title and in the thumbnail. I did forget to put it in this time.
Too bad multi-stream. Can multi-stream do 3 channels?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh boy. You
Joe's
better
in there,
add
we'll get 3 going.
Elbow job. I figured I might as well stream a bit since, you know, knock on wood, courseplay is being stable with these saved courses, so.
Yeah, I'll make it even better.
That's all.
Oh, no sound.
How'd you fix it?
He didn't.
Oh, did they
He's
update it for you?
He spoke too soon.
Oh.
Well, I updated my driver, so now I gotta reset everything's default. Okay, so we should have sound now. Doggish with the suggestion there. Is it fixed? Hopefully it's fixed.
You're building Maple Valley? Right on, man. New rare drop link. Oh, I can't go to it from that computer. There we go.
I wish there was a light on... Well, there is a light, but you can't see it on this cart.
I need to make a command so you guys can just... you can do the command and then type in the user's name and call it good. Figure out how to do that. All right, let me save this, guys. We're gonna go try to change that spreader just to see if we can fix it.
Do the mass?
Yeah, we're gonna lower the fill volume and maybe up the mass a tiny bit.
I think there's...
If you lower the fill volume, you ain't gonna have to up on that.
Might
think
just
so?
need to a hair, but
See what the mask is set at.
Now my chat's not changing. Fuck.
now the chat you gotta scroll through 3 different tabs. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's taking forever to. For some reason, Joe's chat's not popping up. If I go to Dusty's, it sticks on Dusty's.
Is that readable, guys? I don't know if it's readable. Ooh, wait.
My chat's not working.
Well, if I go to Dusty's Twitch chat, because something's fucking embedded, it doesn't.
It's okay. Stopped.
All right.
See if I can change chats. I can go to Dusty's.
Speed limit value 20.
Yeah.
Shouldn't that be a little higher?
Darn it, now I'm stuck in Dusty's chat.
Yeah, you gotta refresh. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, Nick, we're running a beta version, beta developer version of it, of the courseplay.
Oh, sell points. Holy man, Snowbird, that's a lot.
How fast do you usually spread, Jake? 12, good?
15.
Doggish, the courseplay was giving me some issues earlier. Anytime I would save a course or load a saved course, it would crash the game. So I deleted it from the mods folder and did a fresh install, and it seems so far to be stable. Before we couldn't go 2 minutes without it crashing. So.
You said how many liters, Jake? 9,000?
Yeah. 9,700.
Okay. And let's see, where's the mask? Let's see where
Yeah, is that
So we got our truck running courseplay here. See if he stops at that trigger.
component, center of mass 2325.
Yeah, I'm sure he upped the mass because he's got 20,000 liters that thing holds.
2325. He has that thing at 23 metric tons.
That's what that is?
The mass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got 3 components.
What's the first component? What does it say in the XML?
That's
They're supposed to be. Did you open it up in GE?
No. Do I need to?
Yeah. Then you can click on it and look at the rigid bodies and see what the actual mass is. Because that trailer shouldn't be 23 ton, I don't think.
Seems a little heavy.
So this guy recognizes the tip trigger.
2.325.
Awesome.
So it's 2 metric tons then, right?
How many components are there?
3.
Why are
There's a
there?
collision.
Why are there 3?
Well, I think it's the collision. Well, they put suspension on it,
Oh.
so they made all that suspension underneath the wagon.
So
Okay.
spreader and trailer together should be just shy of 20,000 pounds.
So your metric number for the whole thing.
Did you, Snowbird? You got good at doing that? Straight on, man. There's I know you can do a lot of placeable sell points now. Those are pretty interesting as well. We're gonna turn in here and turn around, I guess.
New leader makes a GL4 variable dry large capacity drawn spur.
Hey, Jose. Hello from Brazil. How's it going, man?
That thing holds 608 cubic foot, but it's got 24-inch sideboards on it, so it's got 2-foot extension.
Nice.
Yeah, doggish. They're every day. They're making updates. This is version 10.
But that thing only weighs 20,000 pounds, or 20,000 pounds too, so.
A courseplay king. It's impossible. I'm a courseplay king.
He's a courseplay dickhead.
So 20,000 pounds converted to metric ton is 9.07.
I'd just go 10.
Yeah.
And so mass on GE says 2.325, but the XML doesn't have the period. Is that a reason?
Well, they're not gonna be synchronized. It
Okay.
depends on your collision, the size of your collision in GE. But I would make the first number in the XML 10 or 9, and then I'd make the other two like 500, 500. It'd be 10,000, 500, 500 is what your XML should look like.
Okay.
And then when you're in GE, you can click the components, and then under the mass, it'll tell you like the center of mass, like the XYZ, and then you can copy those values in the XML as well. Under like rigid bodies and stuff. Yeah, Farmer Willie, we can save the courses. We have a saved course here on our trucks. Our combine's on a saved course.
Is it blowjob skills are on a saved course?
Whoop! This guy just ran into our other truck here. It's because it doesn't recognize vehicle collision trigger yet.
Some good hired help there.
We are to the pivot. I think we're coming up to halfway done on this bean field here.
Nice. Just took a week.
Yeah.
Try that. Guys, let's just leave it open. We can adjust the XML on the fly. Oh, wait, it's on, I guess.
Your screen is black.
Mine?
No, Dusty.
It is?
Yeah.
Couldn't be.
Not for me.
I wanted to refresh the game.
Yeah, I can't wait. For courseplay to come out as well, or at least to get all the functions implemented and working. But gotta fix the bugs and keep testing.
'Cause, yeah, it's courseplay is so valuable for single player.
Yeah, it makes running multiple equipment in the field pretty easy. Like if you're running a couple combines, tillage.
You can have that bigger operation if you want.
I mean, the hired worker is so bad that without courseplay, you'd be kind of stuck.
Yep.
I think the Indian spreaders are even off for their capacity because that one spreader was 15 or 17,000.
The single axle one?
Yeah, I think the twin one. The twin axle one holds like 18,000, but that's got a huge extension on it too.
Let's see if this thing pulls in.
Well, that'd be correct though. 608 cubic foot would be right around 18,000.
Yeah, the Meyer wagons are done. The FP240 still needs some modeling. I don't know, maybe one of these days I'll get into it. If I ever get back into some dairy. Which I'd like to do, but gotta get that placeable shit figured out.
Oh, you watch random stream off that?
What? Nothing. What do you mean nothing?
We should ask random how things are going.
Good? Bad?
Not sure right now.
I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to model it in GE, export it as a placeable, and then just load it in the map items. And call it a day. And then test it out. This guy always misses the... Maybe if I do a offset back a little bit.
And I can feel that and dump at the same time. That's kind of nice.
How's it going, Indiana?
Getting alerts on my stream.
Alright. So the tractor can pull it. Oh, wiggle. Could be the suspension though. I'm not sure the suspension's really worth it.
Yeah.
Maybe stiffen the springs a little bit.
Yeah, that might work too. Cruising now at the speed.
Seems like it's still sliding.
Yeah, it's just...
I had the same issue on my spreader. The wheels are separate objects. Just because the way they move, they're at kind of an angle.
Right.
And anytime you're loading it, it kind of slides on the ground. It's been like that since 15.
Leans like a biatch when you take a corner. Yeah, I might need to add some grip to the tire too, just a little bit.
Yeah. Like a friction.
Yeah. Thing squats pretty good with that suspension on there. I don't know.
You look like you're doing lime like I do.
Hush.
Probably as Jake hadn't said nothing.
I know, right? Get going. It doesn't want to slide. That's for sure.
Yeah, follow me would be good right now, because I gotta drive these trucks singly. Pulling up so fast.
Got some good yield, do you?
Yeah. I don't know how come I'm not getting any of these subs on my channel too. Something's... You wouldn't think that having a dual PC would change your subs from popping on your screen, but...
What are you talking about, Woolrith?
Getting...
Mixer? I did release some mixer and a manure spreader.
Those are some sweet weenie roasters.
Walking tandem work maybe instead of full-on suspension.
Yeah, it's got some crazy suspension underneath that thing.
Yeah, it does.
Just too many moving parts or something.
Chug, chug a lug. Ooh, turn on that light bar. Get the night light up.
Yeah, I think my Coon mods I put on Mod Hoster. I think. But not one of the spreaders default in game, so don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, always nice when Giants put something in worthwhile.
It was correct.
Yeah. It's like Hallmaster. I'm surprised we got these nice and green carts right off the bat.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, even that Kinsey one, so it's a nice card.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the Kinsey.
They kind of screwed the pooch on the wheeled version. And a different axle as an option, you know, with part of the wheel options, I guess. It didn't do it.
I always find it weird how they like do some stuff to such detail, and there's other stuff they're just like, oh.
Yeah, like all the slurry stuff.
There's no consistency.
No.
It's really weird.
Some implements have hoses on them, some don't. I was like, you put hoses in the game, but yet some implements still don't have hoses come out.
Yeah, we never got around to it.
Seems like they didn't get around to finishing the game.
Not sure they didn't.
In-game mod-up as a farmhouse trailer? Yeah, I got that Mathos. I got it on the map right now. Can't be Trailer Park Farms without having to start my own trailer park. You guys just wait till my new logo's done. One of them is a toilet paper roll with a face on it. Says TPS. So.
You guys want to get high?
Sent the picture to Jake. It's free. It's pretty good.
Maybe I should do a rebrand. I don't know what I would do though. So not creative.
Oh, blowjob.
The blowjob. I don't think that would go over too well.
Yeah, I'm thinking that might get you flagged fairly easy.
Go over great in the farm sim community.
Yeah, while you're still in it, then YouTube flags your
Ed ban. How's it going, Kennedy?
Let him off. Or not.
I really wish they'd bring back the power use and the unload. Rev the engine RPMs when you're unloading these grain carts.
I thought there was a mod out there that you could turn like the RPM limiter up or something. Maybe a...
And I swear the light on this Kinsey cart doesn't actually work. The only light I have is on my tractor.
When you push the light button again?
I don't remember. I haven't used it in the dark.
It's like there's on that I-Series John Deere combine, you turn all the lights on, you think you have everything on, and then you hit it one more time and the auger light comes on.
I mean, the light is on, but it doesn't have an actual light source with it.
Oh, okay.
They forgot that.
Typical.
That's right. They forgot the lights and the hoppers at the ideal and stuff too. So.
John Deere's probably like, you got to get your sketchy game up to a little bit higher standard here.
We're going to allow our stuff into the game.
We're gonna take it out.
Downhill doesn't need to. Oh, it definitely seems like Giants rushed this game.
What?
No way.
They postponed it a whole month. Can you imagine how bad it was for them to be like, yeah, we gotta postpone this a month?
They gotta have part of their team like working on like the new one like right after, don't they? Or do they
I think they
support
wait
for a year and then start working on it?
if that.
Like I would think
I
you'd
don't-
have some people move and at least start something, but I don't really know.
They made a post back in February last year.
Well, they're already
saying,
working on the
okay,
mobile version. FS20, I'm sure by now.
Yeah, I already seen they had a trailer or something out for it already.
Oh god.
I thought. Yeah. I'd never played on mobile, but I don't really like mobile games. Need a bigger screen than that. In fact, I need a 218-inch TV called the wall, please. Is that Samsung that came out with that?
Yeah.
By the time I get a house, that thing will drop and it will be in my house.
You got a 218-inch TV? Well, yeah. How about my 500-inch?
For fuck's sakes.
Jeez.
My wall's not big enough for my TV, actually.
Buy a bigger house.
It's all
Yeah,
that
do an
problem.
addition. Jay, I have no idea when courseplay will be released.
So it's like what? 18 feet or something like that?
Imagine it won't be released for
Yeah.
at least another month or two, if not longer.
Screen size is nice. Yeah.
How's it going, Farmall? Farming, goody but oldie, oldie but goody. Is Farmall went to what, Massey Ferguson?
No.
Yeah.
Normal was international.
Yeah.
international.
And then the case IH. Come on, Joe, you're playing Farming Simulator. You should know all of it.
Fuck.
Like Massey was Massey Harris, is what the older ones were. Surprised my chat's so dead today. I never have a dead chat.
Yeah, I'm pretty used to it.
I usually always get some form of talking, but not today, I guess. Maybe it's too early. Jeez, it's holy crap.
I was
We
gonna
need
say, it's
suppers.
not that early.
No. Yeah.
5:30 here.
Yeah, 4:30 here.
Just glad I don't have to work tomorrow.
Got way too much to do.
Life is going strong with the case in international, Farmal. Well, if it isn't broke, don't fix it. Courseplay is it's not available. Yet.
Kitchen beta testing.
Oh wow. Sweden.
Speeds.
Ooh, 14-10. Eagles are up.
Think that worked for Loonies, G?
Who won last night?
Yeah, they're pretty funny to do that.
Well, I can tell you the Cowboys lost and it was hilarious.
Oh, did they?
I heard they were burning jerseys and a whole bunch of...
Classic. It's always a good day when Cowboys lose.
Or who are they playing again?
Reynolds.
All right. What's this guy do?
$6:30. Where are you at, Indiana?
Hey, Farmer. How you doing, Farmer Willie?
6:30. Wow. My clock on my computer is an hour behind.
You must think it's still. You must be living in Wisconsin still, or already.
He's got to get used to the time change, so.
Yeah, it's only been 6 years and I'm still not used to it.
Alright. Doing good. Our old spreader. Man, it gets dirty quick. Definitely slides.
So the GPU is at 68 degrees, CPU is at 56 degrees overclocked at 4.3. So I think we're good.
Sounds pretty good.
Have you guys tried these flash SSDs? These NVMEs?
Yep, that's what I've got in mine.
Oh yeah.
Although my game, I think, is running on my other SSD.
I picked up a Samsung 970.
Uh huh.
Oh my god, it's so fast.
I don't even know what I got. I don't remember.
The read speed is like 2600, and the write is like 2500 megabits per second. It's so fast.
Yeah.
Going from my old Western Digital hard drive.
Oh
That'd
yeah.
be a big step.
Oh my god! It's,
I can't believe you waited so long.
I
I
know.
thought
Well,
I upgraded to an SSD when I built my new one when we were talking about building computers.
when I first built this thing back in college, I had a small like 32 gig SSD or something, and I used that as my boot drive. And then I had my old hard drive where I'd store everything, and then it would cache a lot of your mostly used items on the SSD. So you're kind of getting bulk storage, but fast. Because back then they were like super expensive.
Yeah.
All my games are on my SSD, and my like mods folder and farm sim folders on my hard drive.
Yep.
Yeah. So now this Samsung NVMe thing is a terabyte, and it's fast as hell. I had to get the adapter to put in my PC Express slot, because the M.2 drive was only 2 channels on my motherboard. And I was only getting like 700 and something for reads.
I should,
The
yeah, I
great
should,
day seeing the Cowboys lose. Yeah.
I should probably move my mods to my hard drive. I never thought of that. Got them on my SSD.
Yeah,
It's
that's
gonna
what I
slow
would
it
do.
down. I've never had farm sim on my SSD either till now. It's beautiful.
I just made my first spec map.
Did you?
Does it look like shit?
It was a shit, so I'm sure it did look like shit.
Did you
Oh,
use
God.
Photoshop?
No, I just used Jake Shop.
No. Jake's Chop Shop.
From State Farm. I got my khakis in my khakis.
What spec map did you redo?
Made a spec map on the shitter. Get it now?
Yep.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Yeah, once you
Peter-
said Jake's own thing, I was like,
Pit-
yeah, there's something to this.
Pitter patter, there is quite the splatter.
Here we're all congratulating you.
The old porcelain throne really got it.
Damn it, full grain tank, what went wrong?
Those random ones, they diffuse map shitter.
The Office. You know, the fuel save option on this doesn't work. They usually shut down. I should cut off the engine, but
No fuel savings there.
nope. Marcos from Italy. Buongiorno. I speak the most Italian.
Yeah, I'm sure you
Jake speaks the 4th most Italian.
do. Yep. I know Spanish more than Italian.
I feel like the lighting, they don't bump it out enough. Like it only lights up about 30 feet in front of you. I feel like it should be further than that, right?
So-
Depending what you're running, I guess.
And then you can't really see it after. I mean, you drive 100 feet away, and then all the lighting goes away.
Yeah.
So Cole's over here selling this train set that he hasn't used in forever. Building up his PC funds again.
Upgrading the PC.
Yeah, he's. I think he's trying to build a new one. Which I don't know why he's got a 1060. That should play this game fine.
Yeah, that's what I have in the Trident, and it's
I mean, my 970 was. You could keep
So-
up with this game.
I don't know if that's why he was changing it was the 1060. I think he was going processor and motherboard. The main
Right.
component.
But he was looking at a 1070 Ti as well.
I mean, fuck, you're redoing all your components. You might as well just do the card while you're at it, because who knows if the 60 series will run the next farm sim.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the 1060 would run this game fine. The next one would be a good time to upgrade your car, right? Every time I upgrade a graphics card, I spend over $1,000 on this computer.
yeah.
Waste of
It's fun.
It's never as simple as just the card itself.
Well, I bought a 1060 with mine, then sold the 1060 with. I was like, yeah, fuck, I'll just go 1070.
Yeah, I got a 1060 to try it, but it's one of those small gaming PCs, so I think it's thermal. I think it's overheating, so it's trying to stream and run YouTube and Discord and everything all at once is making it overheat.
I like my Asus Strix card.
I went with a gigabyte because my motherboard's a gigabyte, even though the gigabyte software is terrible. I think the next rig I'm gonna build is gonna be all MSI.
I have no issues with my Asus so far.
Well, my new stuff's MSI pretty much. MSI motherboard.
Well, their software is like I'm using MSI Afterburner right now. It's just like freaking mint. Or EVGA.
Yeah.
That was what my old card was, and that was pretty good.
Trying to think, what do I got here? Running on this.
Or maybe it's gonna be an Intel build. I'm not sure yet. Intel's got a really sweet motherboard. What fertilizer do I have on this field? Good question. It's not plowed, I can tell you that right now, and it's not, doesn't have lime on it.
You'd be in real trouble then.
So we need to plow it. Let's take that in there. We need to put lime on it. And then it looks like it's got one layer of fertilization. So pretty much we're getting piss poor yields, or not ideal yields at least. We're the people on the mic. You got Jake, TPF, and Sinister Socks.
You allowed to farm, maybe, man?
It would have been nice if they would have included cloths. You know, maybe like a Lexion and a Jaguar.
Thanks, Manja. Appreciate it, Matt. Live, no, this is just a work in progress by Sixgun. Long ways off, kind of like Dyersville and stuff. Long ways to go still, but good enough to stream for the moment, so. Not sure why I can't see you all you guys subbing, but I have to fix that. Oh yeah, Socks has got his cup there. Fill that cup up.
What's in the cup?
Metamucil.
Liquid patience.
He's muted, so he didn't hear. Well, he might have heard that one.
I know.
What was that?
Is that where the bits go? Is in the cup?
Yeah.
I can have one of those on
Germs.
Streamlabs too.
Yeah, you should have.
Fill it up.
Oh, that's what cup you were. No, I thought you meant he was drinking something.
Oh no, I'm talking about the cup on his screen.
Oh.
Metamucil. Yeah, I don't think people can send a Metamucil there. Biddies.
Yeah, but the biddies will take over for the Metamucil. Hey, sometimes you gotta clean your system.
True.
Jake knows all about this.
My game just lost
I
all
do, because like 3 weeks ago, that's part of the reason I fell off the trailer.
What, too much Metamucil?
No, I had fucking shit in 4 days, so I had really bad stomach pains.
Is that why it's called a hot seat?
Yeah, I was getting ready to climb down the trailer, and all of a sudden I had like one of those big fucking like stomach pains shoot through my stomach. And that's when I slipped. Fell to the ground.
Tristan, they don't have the overloader functioning in this developer version yet. So I can't do the grain cart on courseplay.
Let me check the mixer here.
Well, that hard worker's doing, but up and down with the header. Up and down.
Do you have any bits in that cup yet?
Yeah.
I see some in there. Throw some biddies. Is he gonna make it?
Sound's not working on the game all of a sudden.
Some big old biddies.
You're not getting sound in your game, though?
No. All of a sudden, you just quit.
I tell you, man, these things, like earlier it wasn't working for me. All I had to do was restart my computer and it was working.
Yeah, that's probably what I need to do. If I do that, no, I guess you guys could sit at a BRB screen because the stream doesn't look good. All right, let's do this. We're gonna reboot it. We might lose some music real quick. Oh, let's see.
Is the chat on screen light? Probably. Not sure what the delay is.
I think what's default, 10 seconds or?
Yeah, it's gotta be around there, I imagine.
I thought it was like 30.
Yeah, I don't remember. I know I got mine set to like 10, but I thought that's what the default. Forget.
My mic is cutting out bad. It's like all fuzzy and staticky. It's always an issue. It's always an issue.
I think I might have to trim.
What was that?
No, I was gonna say I might have to trim some stuff off my screen. I got too much going on.
Yeah, I'm still messing around with my OBS settings to get a crisp stream going. So I have the internet and the tech for it, so.
Yeah, I'm running into that as well. Should have both now with dual PCs.
Fancy.
Doesn't look fancy. Yeah, mine's kind of the same as yours, kind of blurry a little bit. Sure, I gotta adjust my bit rate some more.
A minute delay? Yeah, that's pretty excessive.
Patriots created the Chargers.
Of course they did.
What'd you say they're doing?
Patriots creamed the Chargers earlier today.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it was Patriots in New Orleans, but you never know.
I didn't
Anybody
think
but New Orleans.
I didn't even think the Patriots were gonna make it this year.
I know.
They didn't have that good
No
of a
one-
season.
No one did.
Too bad they.
What's that other part?
Once their, what's his name, Gordon or whatever, the receiver guy.
Josh Gordon.
Yeah, once he got kicked out, everyone's like, well, fuck.
Yeah, I had him in my fantasy football this year. I wasn't too happy.
That guy's got issues.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll probably finish this bean field and then we'll fast forward to the morning to do some lime application, but for this stream it's going to be nighttime harvest. So would you guys rather have a lake house or a house with land?
For farm sim or what?
No, in real life.
House with land.
Gearhead Joe Rush with the subscribe. Yeah, I don't know what I want. I think I want a lake house, but
Well, according to your farm sim skills, you with land would not be very good.
or you know, like 100 acres with a house on the back end of it.
No,
I
he's
think I'd
rented
rather
out.
have a lake.
Get some rent.
Yeah. I think I'd rather have lake though. Jet ski and a pontoon.
Yeah.
The taxes are a lot more.
Oh yeah.
Not sure what you're talking about there, Speedster. Farmer John. Hello. Oh, this guy's back. At least the grain transport's working.
Yeah, that's something I wish
That
I.
should
Yeah.
come in handy when we have to sell some grain.
Get some long drives. Good for that.
Oh yeah. Ooh, Tristan's getting pretty dark here. Not a random fan, huh?
Hey Mason, how you doing?
So, Millennial Farmer just picked up a Draper header
Yep.
after he's like, we don't have one because they're expensive.
Good, but they traded in their other combine in a
Yeah.
one of the.
So I
B-Lines.
bet you what's going to happen is they're getting an S series this season.
Mm,
Because they always run the combines for beans.
yeah, but if they were gonna do that, they probably would trade it off from that bigger one for the S-Series.
Doing good, Mason. Finally getting this dual PC stream thing figured out. Still not 100%, but at least I'm okay with it. I do need to fix my quality a bit, but other than that, I'm pretty happy with it so far. So.
Yeah, but I was having issues. And it was like in the shop the whole time. The thing was probably a lemon. I mean, if you don't have that many hours on it, it's always getting worked on.
Well, I said there for a while it wasn't bad. They never had issues till this season.
Yeah.
I need to get some of my real videos up for you guys. You can see how us Canadians do it.
No one cares.
They probably don't. It's all about beans and corn.
You guys don't do corn up there, do you?
No, mostly
you guys
silage.
are more of. You guys are mostly, well, depending on what part, mostly in like the lentils and wheat.
Yeah, lentils is more east. We're too close to the mountains here to. I don't get the growing degree days that we need.
He's not Mike's territory. Saskatchewan.
They really do them there, but we do canola. We did some faba beans one year. We did some flax. We're gonna try some soybeans, even though it's probably not gonna turn out. But we're one of the farms that actually likes to experiment.
Yeah.
We got guys in South Dakota that do flax and safflower.
Yeah.
Well, you guys will probably get a better price on beans than your neighbors to the south.
Yeah, I'm not. As far as I know, to sell any soybeans, the trucking will probably be quite expensive because there's not anywhere close that takes them. Well, it depends, I guess. Haven't really looked into the market for them yet.
Yeah.
We tried some grain corn this year, which people are like, "What?" Like, because we don't get the growing degree days, and it didn't quite make it. But we only tried it on 18-acre, a little field, so we're just gonna go get some cattle and graze the cattle to get rid of it because it didn't quite turn out. But
Yeah.
try her again next year.
Jake, did you say Mike lives in Saskatoon?
Oh, you didn't? Yeah.
Has it Misfits? No, see, it's still like blurry on my screen, so I'll change my bitrate a bit. But if it's been good for you guys, and that's I'm watching my stream right now and I'm not happy with it. So. But if it's good for you guys, then that's good. I thought you'd be seeing the same thing. It's like I'm watching Joe and Sister Socks, even their quality is a little bit better than mine. So. See that, and I kind of want to strive to get that kind of quality. So. Mod list, Mason, it's so hard to keep a mod list. I use so many different mods. It would be a hard list. I don't really want to maintain a mod list, but. Oh, small window. Okay, well, maybe. Like if I hold still, it doesn't look too bad, but I don't know. I'll try and get my bitrate changed a little bit. I'm assuming you're working on your tub grinder, are you?
Random's Canadian now? You're unsubbing? Okay.
Batter stats in Saskatchewan too.
Well, it's because they own Seahawk.
Nice, Mason. UDI is taking you to school. Yeah, it's a little bit to get used to, but from what I've seen so far, once you get the hang of it, it just makes stuff so much easier.
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. Lights are always a hassle though, because they require some XML work. But it's kind of nice that you can have multiple materials on a single object with a single texture map.
Definitely saves texture size for sure, or mod size.
The new graphics card's doing great. I was hoping for a little bit bigger performance boost than I got, but I can't really complain. And we're maxed out settings on a 16x map with shaders mod running 35-40 FPS, pretty solid. So take out shaders and it's like around 80 FPS.
See what these load rates are on this combine. Jeez. No.
Too fast, too slow?
Too slow. Probably about around 350 is probably gonna be up.
Yeah, what is it set at? 2 something?
Yeah, I thought it was at 3, or probably needs to be about 700. No, I don't want to be
No,
fast.
that's way too fast. Oh, you're talking liters though, no. I would add 100 to it, is what I would do.
What do they unload? Like 3 bushel
They might piece.
a second?
Yeah, it's
3.5 something.
Yeah, something like that.
So say 3.5 bushel, you're looking at 35. So you should be unloading at around 122 liters a second for a realistic unload.
Yeah.
Which is too slow.
I like the more realistic unload.
I like to keep it close to it, but not 100%.
So then you can like follow with your grain card for a bit. But that's only if you're running realistic yields too.
Yeah, no, you gotta do the
Otherwise
same. If your yields are not realistic and your unload speed's realistic, then it's hard to keep up with the cart in game.
So my yields are realistic, so my unload, the default unload is way too fast. But whatever.
And I don't think these are realistic. These are more like giant yields, I believe.
Yeah,
It's a little too slow for that.
Yeah, I think it's a bit premature to get the RTX cards, but I think the performance will increase as games kind of utilize DirectX 12 and take more advantage of the card. And they'll update the drivers.
Snowboarding, are you, Mason? Right on, man. I don't know if I'll be streaming tomorrow. I got a lot of fertilizer to haul tomorrow, and I got some loads of wheat going out, and so I might be pretty late tomorrow.
I upgraded from a 970, so quite the leap. Wouldn't it be funny if the Eagles and Patriots were back in it and Nick Foles won again?
Yes.
God.
Yes, it would.
The only quarterbacks that beat Brady are shitty Eli Manning and Nick Foles.
Hey, stop calling Eli.
Terrible. He's terrible.
He is. I had him for my fantasy, and I got rid of him so fast.
He's so bad.
So is Brady.
He actually wasn't that
What?
good this year, fantasy-wise.
Brady.
I don't think it was that he was bad. I think everyone was just like outrageously good. Because his stats were pretty similar to what he was last year, and he was like number 2 or something.
I suppose stats, they just didn't win as many games. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Who did I have? I think I had some quarterbacks.
You know who was really bad is Rodgers.
Oh boy.
He got his big paycheck, and
Yeah.
him and Cousins both got big paychecks and didn't live up to it.
Cousins, yeah. Wasn't that great either.
See if the sound comes back after I tab back in.
Mason, we're just talking if... I guess Jake probably hasn't put up a link for a while, but we're using multi stream links, so if you click on the link you can see all three of us. You can see Socks and LBJ Media, myself streaming all at once. So all three of us are streaming, but we're all doing our own single player, so no one's playing with each other. I know it sounds dirty, but
This game is so relaxing when shit's not broken or you have to fix stuff.
it is.
When things are working, it's actually kind of enjoyable. But it's pretty rare.
I was gonna say, yeah. Mapping that up.
I think we're gonna plant some sunflowers next.
Worth a pretty good price, aren't they?
Well, I only have one sell point on the map, and it's an ethanol plant, so technically it really shouldn't be taking a whole lot of other grain.
Yeah.
So I dropped all the prices besides corn to like 0.6. So corn has a price value of 1. Everything else is pretty reduced.
Sorry, Mason. Yeah, you said the link, so I might bot timed you out.
Oh, you got that?
Yeah, I got link as a blacklisted word.
You feel shame.
Link and released and public and
He was just asking for a link to the multi-stream. Might bot time him out. I could put it in here for you.
Fried bologna? I don't know about that one, Carson.
fried bologna sandwich and Texas toast.
You know what's really good is in a panini press if you put in a peanut butter and jelly.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty freaking epic, especially after a night of drinking. Oh, dangerous.
Peanut butter and jelly, man. I never get those anymore, and I go to a store that makes them fresh, and I don't care what the price is. I'll buy them. It just brings me back.
What do I think of all that snow? What snow? I don't have any snow here.
Need
Must
to
got
have a
some snow.
grilled cheese panini with bacon in it. Oh,
Oh yeah,
that's what Timmy's makes here. I got that the other day at Tim Hortons.
that makes life worth living.
Yeah. Let me know if that link to the multi-stream works, guys, or I guess Mason, once you're timed out, let me know.
Make me a sandwich.
Gotta have some leaders in our bin. Ooh, 200.
Who is the guy that was making that units converter? I follow him on Facebook, but I forget the name. Has he released anything yet?
What converter? The
Units for everything you can switch to, like,
Thunder or
bushel.
whatever, that guy, yeah.
Yeah, he's got a Facebook page.
Yeah, he changed it to Farming Simulator Mods or something now.
Oh, maybe that's why I didn't recognize it.
He's released like a PDF on farmlands and a couple other things, but I haven't seen much yet. So. He did release some of that animated object stuff, so you could make stuff work in your 19 map.
Yeah, I mean, my stuff worked. All you had to do is kind of rename a few things,
Yeah.
and then had the 1.2 patch in it. Works no problem.
Yeah, he put out a PDF kind of telling people what they needed to rename and stuff. So
Yeah, I just renamed everything. Just I looked at like the animal husbandry things and just kind of copied those lines.
Jake, that's a good one. It's no problem. It's just probably should cut this in half. They're getting too far to go.
No interior cab lights still. Or is there? I thought there was. Wasn't there?
The monitor on the like 8R glows, so it kind of lights the cab up. The Combine doesn't really do that though. Apparently.
Both of you were in the night. Yeah, I guess I'm the only one in the daytime here.
Yeah, I'll probably fast forward here in a little while.
And not cool.
Big ol' hot dog. The only good hot dog is over a fire. Otherwise, it's got to be a brat with some sauerkraut.
And these weeds grow crazy fast.
Yes, they do.
When you get done combining, they're already popping up.
I think it does that on purpose. Like it recognizes that you're combining, so then it's gonna.
Yeah. Oh, crops coming off. Oh,
Trigger the weed.
I just turn off plant growth when I'm harvesting.
yeah, I keep forgetting to do that. Because really, you shouldn't get any growth till like after, like springtime, like after the snow's gone. Well, for us anyway.
Right.
Or if you have a really shitty combine operator, you'll have some green before harvest is over. But
Just need some seasons mod.
Yep.
Fix a lot of the issues.
their weed patches look like they'll be nicer too, rather than your whole field being weeds.
Yeah. Is Jake making another spec map?
No, I'm still here.
You're so quiet.
I fall asleep.
Yeah, I need a nap. You guys had naps.
Boring.
So you guys should have done that already like I did today.
Try not to on
Yesterday
Sunday.
too.
I need to decide what I'm gonna have for supper.
Why don't you just have a piece of your roommate's pie?
Everybody's home.
Hmm?
I don't think the interior of that STS Combine that's out's any good, is it?
It's not horrible.
Is it Udin?
No.
No.
You get a lot of junk though with different options, right? I haven't tried it. But
I haven't either.
It works okay, but I do wonder if it causes FPS lag.
Yeah, I'd like to use an STS combine, but it's not good enough. Do you guys have any decal flicker, like ad strip flicker?
I don't get any.
No, I get flicker off the water.
I wonder what.
Even on the base Fellsburn map, the
water
lake flickers.
Decals flicker.
I get like a black line that I see once in a while go across my screen, like almost like a tear, but
Do you have VSync on?
I did at one point, then I turned it off. I'm not sure what I have it on right now. Is VSync supposed to stop it from tearing?
Yep. Soaking the dollar bills in icy hot, that's just mean.
That's why I was asking myself, would that work with loonies?
Alright.
Would be as good as a bill, but cover them with some deep cold. 8535. D-Boy, thanks for the sub. So I guess my subs are working.
Just happens infrequently.
Yeah. Well, I had 5 new subs, and it like shows up in my emails, but didn't show up on my stream, so I was...
May not have been when you were live.
Yeah, may not have been. Could be true. I was gonna say, it shouldn't change, but... Jay, it's alright. I still have some bitrate stuff to deal with. My stream is a little bit blurry and stuff still, but we'll get it figured out. I keep hitting the wrong keyboard and the wrong mouse, so...
Good job.
But it's nice, because I got monitor on the left, which is watching all our streams, and then my monitor on the right is Discord and like my Streamlabs, and then my new curved 27-inch in the middle is for game only on my new PC, so it's kind of nice. Monitors are all different sizes, so if you're meticulous like that, you might not like it, but...
So I just bumped my bitrate up from 3500 to 4000. See if that improves anything here.
You can do that in game. I can't do that with the Streamlabs. I have to be done stream. Can't be live.
Looks like
Oh.
shit still. I got hella blurry on yours, Joe.
On mine?
Yeah, the one I'm watching right now anyway. I can barely see your stuff up in the top left corner. Like, read it.
Oh yeah, that's blurred. That's a shader.
Oh,
Always got the... I had to turn that blurry of the further away off one and the close-up one, because I couldn't even see stuff in the store on my own screen.
I just have the the far one on. I don't have
Yeah, I usually just run the far one.
That's all I do. I turned the fog off.
Good.
It's alright once in a while to have it on, but falling behind on my corn finally. Doing pretty good keeping up, but
what I think I might do is convert over one of my Mendacos and get a little 6R. Do
Oh, you're not doing the 85?
I don't know. I'll probably start with the small one first. Probably be easiest.
Do the green color or black? Or both?
Well, if I do UDIM, then I can just make it colorable dial.
That shouldn't be too hard to make you dim, should it?
No, but I want to make a spec map for my spreader first to see how that goes, and then once I get this new spec maps down, should be all systems go.
how's the wear going to be like on the rollers? Because they don't really wear that much, I don't think.
Just make it scratchy or whatever, like it hit rocks or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, just do kind of a blurb here and there and call it good. If I had an older combine, what would it be? I don't know. How old are you talking here? I'd say the oldest I would go would be an STS. Either a 60 or a 70 version. Probably a 70.
97, 70 would probably be the oldest I went.
Yeah, I think that's probably what I would start with as well.
Oh God, I don't gotta plow this. Oh damn it, it's corn. I do.
Good thing you got a Porsche.
Yeah.
Before you should go get them mocktail.
Yeah, I might have to use that. But get one thing on here, it's gonna take a long time. I think it's the only field I have to harvest. All the other ones need to be planted, so we'll be whipping out the seed hawk, I think.
The Vatterstad Seedhawk.
Yep.
This isn't Seedhawk a brand?
Vatterstad bought 'em.
So it doesn't exist anymore, or what?
Vatterstad Seedhawk, I guess it's called now, but yeah, it used to be like darker colors, and then Vatterstad bought 'em, so now it's like Vatterstad colors.
What's my favorite red machine? I don't know, probably a quad track. think quad track still pulls better than the RXs, don't they?
I never drove an RX, so I'm not sure, but my opinion would be biased because I have a quad tracks. Not too sure. I know, like, some of the guys that I've talked to, they don't really like some of the views out of the RX. They said it's harder to see
Right.
over the back fenders and stuff. But yeah, I've never been in one to back
I
that up.
think the cabs are a little small too.
Yeah. We had a neighbor beside us that was all case, and they went all John Deere for next year here, so they traded all their 9240s in for S700s, and they traded their quad tracks in for RXs, so apparently they think they're good, but pretty big deal anyway.
Yeah, I mean, they must need some serious tax write-offs, right?
Yeah.
How many do they run?
They run 4 combines.
Okay.
They farm 10,000 acres. They're probably one of the bigger guys around us, but it's funny because they run 4 combines. Well, they had not.
You need 4 combines on 10,000 acres?
They don't, but they just. If you watched how they combined, you'd realize they need 4 because they. I don't think they do stuff that efficiently, and they have a 2,000 bushel Brent grain cart for 4 combines, and
Just one grain cart?
yeah. Combines are always waiting, so they're not
Yeah.
very efficient, I don't think, but
Drop a combine, get a second cart.
good, yeah. But we only have 1 combine, 1 cart, but our combine never stops.
Yeah. As long as you have trucks to unload into,
Yeah.
I think.
We run 3 tandems, so our truck guys, if we're running 2 trucks, 1 guy's hopping between 2. If we have to run 3, then we have 2 guys usually. And like we run a 1,600 bushel cart, and a lot of guys are like, "Well, it's a pretty big grain cart." And we're like, "Yeah, but the trucks aren't back. The cart can take 3 or 3.5 dumps before he's full."
Right.
So
Right.
keeps the combine going.
That's also a ton of weight you're pulling around the field, though.
Yeah, and it's generally don't ever get it that full, but
You have a scale on it, don't you?
yeah. Yeah, everything runs through our grain cart. Like the combine doesn't even dump in the truck. Like we keep all our scale records, and then we don't have to measure bins. We go, okay, this is like before we start, I'll calibrate the grain cart, and then the first load I get on a tandem, I'll go to one of our neighbors as a scale, and I'll make sure our scale is calibrated correctly.
Okay.
And then at the end of the year, Dad's like, okay, we have this much liters, give or take. Like we know our scales within like 2%. So because a lot of guys have to measure bins and know how many bushels they have, and we just
Oh.
keep records of our grain carts.
So no one keeps track of their loads, even if they don't have a scale?
Some guys don't. Like I know some guys just haul, and then at the end of the year they're like, okay, well our bin's this diameter and this high, and like they have to measure their bins to know how many bushels they have. If you don't have a grain cart or a scale or a way to keep track of it.
Right.
That's how we do ours anyway. Live to Farm, I'm not sure what the release thing is about, or what you're asking.
The map.
Well, that was a long time ago. I told him it was a work in progress.
You should
Is
know
that a
better
map
than
that
us.
you're working on, or?
No, Sixgun. Sixgun did it in 17, and he's converted over to 19, or, well, completely redoing it, I guess.
Did he ever release that in 17?
But no.
Oh.
Don't think he releases stuff.
Oh, so he's kind of like Joe.
Oh, I knew that was coming. I would have put a ton of money on that.
Dickhead.
Biggest problem's not having enough truck drivers. Yeah, I imagine, because you guys probably can't afford to keep them around all the time, and then everyone needs them at the same time. So for a seasonal.
Or he's allowed to farm. There we go, I get that. Oh, you can't see that on my stream, the activate windows. Maybe should go and activate it, but yeah.
You get to harvest your neighbor's corn next week? Next week? What?
It's January.
There's still guys around here that have some on the field.
Where are they from?
He's in New York.
Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go have some supper, I think.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna take a break. Come back, I might have a link to a different map.
What? Link?
Link?
Woohoo! What?
I'll give you a link if you give me a link.
I love Zelda.
Depends on what map you're talking about.
What map do you think I'm talking about?
Probably not Dyers though.
No.
I think Pixar, that's what I'm guessing. Am I right? Am I right?
Yup.
Yeah. I can go to sleep now, my day is complete. I said, Jennifer, you run a 1,500 bushel cart, tandem, and a 1,200 bushel semi.
Semi?
Semi? Well, I was gonna get
Canadian.
plugged for that, aren't I? Semi.
Semi. Where's the semis at? We need more semi drivers.
All in Canada.
I was watching a show on Discovery. There's a family that runs a pretty huge logging operation up in Canada. What are they called? Pellertons or something?
Not
Voices
familiar
were
with logging,
hilarious.
They're probably probably quite redneck too.
Yeah.
Speed player. B. Need to change the keybinds for that.
It's the one where it's like shift 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No, this one's just B and V. I was gonna change it to like Q and C, I think, for what the one was.
I don't think I have that one. I just got the other one that's like shift 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for speeds. Poor Canadians, yeah. Yeah, poor me.
Eagles have no timeouts. 3rd and 10.
New Orleans has a ball there, pal.
Looks like it's
Who's ahead?
Saints.
By how much?
6
All they gotta
points,
do is
but
get
they're
a first-
not.
nice. Oh shit, he got it. Game over.
Seriously?
Well, yeah, Alshon Jeffrey went to catch the ball and muffed it in the air, and New Orleans picked it off.
Rip.
Oh, really?
I just don't want Saints to win at all.
Why?
Hate them.
Why?
Don't like them. I don't know why. I don't like Breeze. I don't.
You know, everyone talks about freaking Tom Brady, how he's so old and the best. Drew Brees, he's just as old basically,
Exactly.
and he's a lot more accurate of a quarterback. He's definitely underrated.
I suppose I'll have to get this cornfield done and then we'll be... What's this guy doing?
Sorry, I'll just sit here and play golf by myself.
I'll play golf after I come back from
Dusty will. Who's gonna have it now?
I don't think I'm gonna stream more farm sim tonight. I wasn't planning on streaming this long, so.
Why?
Well, 3 hours is good enough for one day. I'm gonna do another couple hours later.
That's like a record for me.
Yeah, you're 4 hours.
Your record's 4, yeah. I can't believe you went
4.5 hours. Well, I was drinking, first of all. So time flies when you're having fun.
Yeah. You should
You
see
were
some of
having
my.
fun?
The Discord channel was lit, so
It's pretty funny that like I played.
Lettuce Bandit.
Yeah.
God. Hey, now I can be the most hated person on Facebook again.
Why?
Because if I post pictures of a new map, everybody's getting all pissed off again. Well, you gotta show it off. You gotta show it off.
What's the point?
Point is content.
Point is, there's no point.
Everyone's guilty of doing it, even the guys that say, why do you do it? If they had the opportunity, they'd do it too.
My biggest thing is gonna be, what the hell am I gonna do with 150 fields?
I don't know what you're gonna do. Hire some Mexicans, I guess.
Hire
Some
Dusty.
Samoans.
They get Dusty.
Yeah, it streams done.
Yeah.
Looks like it anyway. Yeah, you know what? I might not get this corn done. I'm kind of getting hungry.
Yeah, we're getting there on this field. This guy's heading back to the farm. Let's see where we're at here. We're on data point 12,200 out of 17,200. So we're getting there. Should probably do a quick save here in case something bad happens.
That's true, June. Either you post pictures on a new map and everyone bitches they can't play it, or you post pictures on the stock maps and everyone bitches that you aren't showing the actual maps. Yeah. I don't know. A lot of guys that make the maps too want you to stream and show pictures of them. They want people to see their works. Just following orders. Really, I'm just a pawn in the greater scheme of things. Oh, I don't know. Or the
Good would be the ass sent me ass over.
16 times 8. What are the specs of the new and old computer? The specs of my old one still in my description. They should be. And my new one, I'd have to make a list up of it. But the new computer is like entry-level 4K streaming, so it's quite superior.
I need to put a pit here so it doesn't look so weird.
Yeah.
You just kind of dump in the ground, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, it's supposed to be an auger that goes into the dryer and then it's set up in real life, but I never got to that part to modeling it up. I don't know, northeast Nebraska. I imagine it won't be out for a couple months at least.
Pat, the 8 gigabytes of RAM is probably my old system, but I don't think my new specs are in my description. Pretty sure my new one has 16, but I'm not 100% sure.
If you didn't go,
RAM is so expensive these days.
Pretty
I
sure I
think
went
they don't.
16.
I didn't think it was that bad.
Well, maybe it's because my motherboard is DDR3, but I was looking at upgrading to like 32 gigs of RAM.
DDR4 is the newer one.
Yeah, my motherboard isn't a DDR4 compatible.
So,
Yeah. So I'll probably build a new PC in summer.
really big.
Office expense business right now, so build a nice one.
Fortunately, I can't write this one off as a farm expense.
Why?
Yes, I can.
Why not?
Well, I didn't think I could, but maybe my accountant will say I can.
As long as you're technically maybe possibly using it for fucking managing farm expenses and farm layout.
Oh, it turns off my shader. I'll see. I got lots of other write-offs anyways.
Your roommate.
Nope. Hey Alex, how you doing, man? I got the new PC running case farmer, yeah. Still not 100%. Still a little bit, I'm not happy with my quality quite yet, so I'm going to play with the bit rate. But, well, you got to be careful, Pat, what you write off as expense. I mean, I never planned that in the first place. I wanted another PC, but Yeah, I'd wait, Pat. I'd wait till you get a good chunk of money. Like my new PC was right around $2 grand. And that was just for the desktop. That wasn't another monitor or nothing. I went and spent another $500 on a monitor, another keyboard. I went and bought just a Razer Death Eater mouse because I already have a Razer Naga, so I have 2 Razer mice. I have an MSI gaming keyboard, lights up, and then I just went with a regular Logitech. Yeah, Logitech. Yeah, I can't say it. Logitech G105. That's nothing special. And then I went and I got 2 Samsung monitors, but my other one's just a 24-inch, and then my new one is a 27-inch. I think with how many milliseconds does it have? It would be good for a shooter, but I said I don't play shooters. I didn't need a huge response time, but it is a curved monitor as well, so it's quite nice. I'll maybe take a picture of my setup one day. And then I got a giant, kind of like a mouse pad. I got a giant Corsair pad that covers my whole desk for everything, so it's quite nice. And then yeah, I run my stream through my iPad, through Streamlabs OBS, kind of remote control. So I can switch on my screens from Be Right Back, intro, and ending all through my iPad. I can do it on my phone too. And then yeah, so I got all my monitors running my stream. Yeah, I don't know, it's quite nice, but I will definitely take a picture one day when my room's not as messy. And as you can see behind me here on my nightstand table, I got a bunch of crap. I don't know, some spy glasses, case, couple hard drives. I got a Fitbit. I don't know. I got a knife that I got to sharpen here. It's a little dull. Got a picture of one of our Massey combines that's framed. One of my ex-girlfriends took that picture and framed it for me, so I've always kept that. Yeah. A little bottle of Smirnoff here too. These little bottles you get come on some 2.6s and stuff. I think that's gonna be it for me, guys. I do need to get a few more things ironed out because I would like my stream to be a little bit better than what it is, but it'll be a learning process. I'm still learning on getting sound and stuff. As I told you guys, I can't hear any in-game sound. Like I can't hear the combines, tractor, trucks. I can't hear none of this stuff right now. So you guys, according to my OBS, can on stream, but I cannot hear it in my headset or anywhere. So I'm gonna try and get that figured out. Like I said, I was doing some real-life video editing. I'll maybe do some of that tonight after I play some golf it, but should have that video out for you here next week. And yeah, hopefully you guys keep tuning in. I'll keep trying to better my stream and make better content for you guys. So hopefully you guys stick around, and we'll see you in the next one. Take her easy.